What is this about? Is this A01? So like the difference is this is not TAS, but AI is itself learning how to beat the world record by Roland. Is that it? Because like the TAS records beat this by a lot. Couldn't the AI learn the TAS? Literally, can't AI like what?
Which I trained to drive in a very iconic place. This is A01.
I don't know how we're still making videos about A01 though.
The racing game. For almost 2 decades,
Found
millions
new
of players
bugs.
have competed to set the fastest
So
time.
the AI is exploring bugs.
And it culminated.
Wait, I would be on that leaderboard, but I never uploaded my point 94. Man,
a great time, but
quiet.
is that truly the limit?
No.
How close are we?
This is loud enough for you.
Perfect run.
You're not getting any louder, guys.
Well, these are the questions.
I don't want that much French in my ears.
AI to challenge A01's world record.
Can YouTube even
I've been working on this AI for years now, and recently training it on A01 simply started as a small experiment.
Are the subtitles
this
accurate?
Side project pulled me way deeper than I expected.
These are AI, no?
Leading
as
to
well.
A completely new discovery.
I'm not making it louder.
But to understand how we got there, we need to start at the beginning, as our AI takes.
Why is your voice coming out before your mouth moves?
A01.
You're joking.
For now, the AI doesn't have any experience with the game. It's just picking actions at random, and naturally, it doesn't get very far.
I'm not muted!
If we want it to improve, it's gonna need
Guys,
some
why?
kind of motivation.
Wait, volume up and muted. So, trolling. You're trolling me. You're trolling me.
For every action the AI takes,
Is a good
I'm
French
gonna give
accent?
it a
Yeah.
reward. The faster it progresses along the track, the higher the reward.
Is this how
Its
you learn to
only goal
play?
then
This
is
is
to
why I'm the goat at the game,
accumulate
guys.
rewards,
Because I
which it
learned the game
learns
like this
through
too.
a process called reinforcement learning. Basically, the AI is gonna drive this track many times. With each attempt, it can try new things, learn from its mistakes, and gradually develop its own driving strategy
But like,
through trial and error. After a few hundred attempts, we can already see it's made good progress. It's able to go further and see more of the track.
but this reminds
In fact,
me.
This is what the AI really sees while...
I mean, his channel is always the video in the same concept in some ways, so it doesn't change much. But guys, remind me if I'm... tell me if I'm wrong or not. Wasn't there this... There was a streamer that was training an AI in Trackmania live on stream for like months and months and maybe even years? And that AI was still total crap after like 2 years, no? But it wasn't this person, but there was another person. It was in TM 2020, I think. And they're like... And the AI still couldn't... Like, it hit the wall in the first turn every time still. But I guess it's the different process of learning, and like it's just like it depends on how you do it. Pedro, yeah, I think it was that channel. I saw that once, but it was like it was really bad. Old AI bad, new AI good. I mean, I guess like, you know, technology evolves like quite fast, but like
it gets a few numbers describing the state of the car.
I think so, Swashko,
and
yeah.
how it's positioned on the road.
I know this guy beat this AI is this guy has a good AI.
A few obstacles away from completing the track. With each new attempt, it's growing more confident, getting closer than ever to the finish line. Until eventually, it manages to set its very first time on
How
A01.
much of this is self-coded?
The first.
Like, is this a self-coded AI or? It's probably some. It's like a pre-AI and then like made it to play Trackmania or what? Like, it's all self-coded, like completely. Already beat your PB? Guys, come on. Surely you're better than AI.
Attempts, the AI has reached a decent level, roughly matching the target time set by the game's developers. But the
this AI is just trained on this map. It still has no clue how to go on other maps.
Later,
yeah, no.
The AI makes its first breakthrough in a key section of the track, the downhill. As it approaches the jump line, the AI suddenly decides to release the accelerator.
This is because...
Obviously, this makes it lose speed.
This is because it has to relearn every time.
And thus can regain speed.
It's only learning one track and how to complete one level. This AI is not like actual AI learning how to play Trackmania itself.
Until eventually... it manages
got an ad. Wait, okay, let me pause real quick. This AI is not learning how to play Trackmania itself. This other dude that was doing the AI stuff in Trackmania 2020 was trying to get the AI to learn Trackmania as a whole, right? I think. And that way it becomes much more harder for it to do anything, because that's like so hard to understand. That's like if I would tell Vettel to give Neurosummer Trackmania and try to learn that. It would be an absolute catastrophe and it would never work. Like, yeah, no YouTube today. I didn't have a thumbnail, so I didn't boot the stream. I also didn't know what I was streaming, so I didn't know what to title it. Like, you know, on Twitch, I can go live and write some random shit in the title. But on YouTube, I need to get a thumbnail and a title and a description. And I didn't know what to put. So I didn't boot up the stream because I didn't have anything to put in. I need a default stream on YouTube. I need a default thing that I can put in there because I literally didn't know what to put in there. It's like, what the hell am I going to put in? Make a thumbnail of a thumbnail. Yeah, I told chat to make a normal live thumbnail. I don't have a normal live thumbnail. It's like town Scrapie to play CS. It never works. Bro, come on, bro. What the hell? That actually sounds like a good idea, training VTubers in Trackmania. Chat, type 1 if you saw me coaching Philian in Trackmania. There was 1 2-hour segment once. We did a collab once. Oh god. It was let's just say it wasn't the greatest. But she was good, but like it was actually it wasn't on my stream, it was on her stream in the middle of the night from like 2 to 4 a.m. So I'm not blaming you if you didn't see it. Like yeah.
Own game.
Are you play one of his? No, I'm never touching this. I don't install. Do I have team enough?
I'm
not playing this map.
Strategy further by jumping more and more diagonally.
To teach her Geoguess on stream.
This way, it
if she wants to do a full Geoguess on stream once, yeah.
Exiting the downhill much faster.
But right now she only does like an hour every stream, like in the beginning, just shortly, and there's no point in like hopping on for that short.
Already, it's getting close to my own level.
Wait, but guys, it's better than you guys already, no?
So I still have the upper hand. But
I think half the chat can't beat this run that I just watched.
AI was just about to make its second major discovery. We're approaching the final corner.
Wait, is the AI gonna learn by itself how to speed slide?
When suddenly it uses the brake.
No, S for D on the AI?
This makes it lose speed, but it also initiates a drift.
Oh,
which
now you're cooked, guys. Now you're all cooked because no one in chat learns that.
AI is closing the gap.
10th run AI was better than me. Oh,
for
bro.
The first time, it's able to beat me on A01.
Wait, that's close to my PB. Now I'm getting scared.
This drift was not just an accident. The AI is now doing it in every single attempt.
My best is 23.96, so not yet. Yeah, my best is 23.94.
Technique called
you're fucked. Bro, you're getting...
In this game,
oh,
when
God.
you build enough speed and drift at a very specific angle, it triggers a bug that makes the car accelerate faster. Just enough
little
to
general
make the
Trackmania tutorial.
Here.
Okay,
the AI just found the key to driving A01 like the very best.
But here's the thing. Okay, how does it, first of all, does it not need some feedback after trying it? Like, so the first time the AI does this, right, it's probably not gonna hit the speed slide. Why would it automatically steer in the perfect speed slide and the first time it brake taps, right? Does it like try a million times until the speed like because it doesn't, like the way he makes it sound like it sounds like it doesn't, so it just knows it went faster. But isn't the thing, if you speed slide here and then don't like, if you go back a few seconds, if you don't do this trick here, isn't it slower? How would it know then that this was actually a faster run than the first time when it actually gets a slower result out of it? Or is it just thinking about speed itself? Not only to find it, yeah, because it's like kind of, it's trial and error. It is, but do you have to do does the person running the AI have to do an input to tell it to try it again? Or will it try it again because it sees, like, can it see that it could be faster? Because, like, I'm confused in that way, because this is the weird point about Trackmania. You don't instantly get a reward on the strats you do, and it's, like, kind of hard to actually realize that it's a better strat. Like, this is what we, like, when we play the game, you don't see that it's a faster strat that could actually be worth, like, doing, because you don't get a faster time the first time. Like when I learn weekly shorts, for example, and I just try a new line and I think, oh, this seems slower, but in the end it's faster because you can't really tell. It knows all. Does someone explain it later? Okay, like this is kind of like kind of hard for me to comprehend how it would do that.
The AI just found the key to driving A01 like the very best players, and as a result, it's reaching the pace of the world's top 100.
No, it's getting to my PB. My PB is not on the leaderboard, by the way. I never uploaded it because it wasn't on comp patch because I couldn't figure out how to install comp patch. I'm not cheating, by the way.
Let's see how far it can go with more training.
Oh god, no! That's almost my PB. Oh, it has my PB, guys. We're cooked, and I'm beat. GG. Oh, I got caught. I cannot drive this fast. Hell no. Uh-oh.
At this stage, the AI spent an equivalent of 400 hours
Rock,
on
beat the task on A01.
which, interestingly, is comparable to the top players here.
Call the
It's
YouTube
only
on Discord, let him
5 kilometers off
explain.
the world
Yeah,
record,
I'm trying.
driving almost
Think of
the
TMJ.
same lines
Wait, hold
as
on.
Eddie, except
Think of it as TMJ up practice for a specific match. You'll try one corner several times to find the optimal speed line, then you'll move on to the next. Okay, so like there is an underlying thing that is segmented to see if in the segment it can get faster or not, if it can get like more exit speed. But there has like surely there's some human input on it, right? Surely he has to like surely has to like in some way tell it to learn in that way, like set up how the AI has to learn the game, or does it all by itself? There was no input from it. I mean, just the predefined checkpoints where it goes. Oh, that's the reinforcement part. Okay. Because I know nothing about this, so you like I know nothing about how AI actually works slash the hard part behind it. But yeah, Bonk up today, maybe actually, we'll see. He gives better rewards for completing it faster. Yeah, no, I mean, of course, better rewards for completing. You mean in the way that he told the AI you have to get a faster time, and a faster time is better. That okay, sure, but yeah, I mean,
notable difference. As you can see, Eddie chose to do an additional speed drift here. It makes him lose some ground at first, but with the extra speed, he quickly catches up to the AI.
And the AI hasn't learned that yet.
Advantage into the final jump.
The AI is maxing the old strat, yeah.
The AI, however, keeps ignoring this drift, sticking with tighter lines instead. And it's actually still making progress, getting closer and closer attempts, eventually getting this run.
I mean, what do you mean, Scare? Of course the AI gets treats. Yeah. Wait, it lost speed on the first downhill. Did it not? What? Wait, how? Is this equal?
A perfect equal to Eddie.
Wait. Did it not lose speed here? Is it? Dude, if it does this better, isn't it like a 77? Bro, what?
Perfect equal to Eddie.
Can we get treats, chat? Do you need treats?
At any moment now.
No.
As the AI eventually managed to equalize it again and again. However,
yes,
the
please.
AI is still not doing the second speed drift, and because of that, I'm afraid it won't get any faster. It always gets caught by Eddie at the very end. Isn't it strange that the AI didn't find this speed drift? It knows the technique. But doing it in this corner is far more complex. At lower speeds, the drift angle needs to be controlled with extreme precision to actually
Yeah,
save
but the
time.
AI can do precision.
I mean, drifting here is so absurd that it was only discovered quite recently, 13 years after the game's release.
It was only discovered when people started testing, bro.
At this point, I'm pretty sure the AI has reached a dead end. Which means it's probably time to give it some help.
Not the carrots. No, I remember my YouTube chat spamming carrots. Good thing YouTube isn't live right now.
Give it extra rewards if it's drifting. Let's see if the AI adapts its strategy with more training.
Oh, here it comes.
The AI clearly understood the rules changed. Now, it's attempting the new drift in every single run. It's still a bit messy. The AI is actually slower than before, but its technique is improving. Slowly.
Okay, yeah, now it's learning the speed slide angle in a way that it actually will give it speed, right? Yeah, okay. It's trying now it's trying to optimize the speed slide angle, and then eventually we should see a 77.
This time, the AI ended up on a whole different level.
Now it knows to slide optimize. Yeah. See, like, this is where you... Like sometimes it would hit a dead end because you don't like. Did it fix the first jump yet? Bro, it still hasn't fixed the first jump, brother. It's still slower on the first drop. 77? Oh, actually, that's 76.
The
75.
AI did it. And it didn't simply beat the world record. It
Yo, roll in.
completely crushed it.
Lock in, buddy. You can do that.
400ths of a second faster than any
Surely Roland can do that, right?
A01. The AI far exceeded its goal
Bro.
of beating humans. So much, in fact, that I don't think it
What
really
was
makes
the
sense
fastest
to
task
compare
time
it
on
to
normal
us
path?
anymore. It needs a different kind of opponent to compete with.
I don't remember what the fastest. It comes now, probably, yeah. 66? Oh, that's the task where you get like an additional bug with a one-wheel speed slide.
Known there is a gap between human records and the game's true limits. And in recent years, to explore that,
I remember
a
that.
group of players collaborated to craft a theoretical ideal run on A01, a tool-assisted speedrun, or task for
I don't remember if
short.
it was a special bug or if it
Using
was
external tools, they set out to design a perfect sequence
the
of
TMNF
actions,
moment, guys.
editing
I'm so
their
glad this
frame
doesn't
by
exist in
frame,
TM 2020, by the way.
analyzing them in detail, and even
No
using
testing in my
software
game,
to
guys.
test thousands of
I'm gonna
extra
ban you.
variations. Progressively,
Managed to
they
discover long SD
combined
because the
their best
reward for
segments
speed
across
gained
the
from it
track. And after
XNSD exceeded the
several
loss
years
of...
refinement, they finally came up with
I managed to discover long SD because the reward for speed gained from XNSD exceeded the loss of reward for just progress, and therefore it tried to explore SDs more to optimize. Okay. Like, I mean, I get it. I mean,
the
also
absurd time of
is he, guys, but is he gonna try to make it beat like the actual task run where you just... Isn't there a task run of this map that is like just nose bugging? Can AI do that?
66 seconds. This run is probably the most precise and advanced
Yes?
ever
Oh,
made
boy.
in trackmania history.
Yeah,
And
but we'll
when
see,
I
we'll
said
see.
The goal of this video was to beat A01's human record, I kinda lied. Instead, we're gonna dive much deeper into this game's limits, because my real end goal here
Patient, he's
is
getting
to
it.
beat this
Listen, I need to
task.
sit. How about the hard? Thank you, Mr. Paolo W for the 30 months resub. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Side note, though. If you're familiar enough with this
Paro
game,
just
you may
subscribed
know
for
that
13
technically
months.
this
Let's go.
is still very far from the true limit on A01. But there's another way faster tasks out there, which exploits a weird glitch to drive at the game's maximum speed.
Yeah, I
actually
remember.
trained my AI to use that bug last year, so I guess I could try that again here.
When can we
But
humanly do this? Oh
Tasks
yeah,
like
here we
that
go.
are
Type the
usually
emote.
considered a separate category, and for this video, I prefer to leave that aside and focus on the classic category. So, what exactly is the AI missing to beat the task here? It's not an easy question because overall,
I remember. Was the
two
task the
runs
drop down
appear
here?
pretty
Was
similar.
it a bug here? I don't
Yet,
remember.
When we look more closely, we can see the AI gradually loses speed throughout the race, particularly in the speed drifts.
I actually don't remember how the...
So clearly, there's already something the task is doing better here. And that doesn't really surprise
I remember
me,
watching the
because
task, but I
with
don't
the
remember what it
advent
was.
of tool-assisted runs, the subtle art of speed drifting has become a science.
Oh,
By
right, that
studying
was
the
it.
game's physics, some people were able to figure out the exact optimal angle to aim for at any given speed.
Oh my god.
This is basically the formula to get the most speed out of a drift.
Can I learn this as a
with
human?
that, the creators of the task were able to achieve near perfect
So I can
speed
become an
drifts
FS
on
god?
A01. Now, looking at the AI speed drifts, we can see it pretty much learned to aim for the optimal angle. However, it can't hold it as precisely as the task. It's possible the AI hasn't fully understood this mechanic, but I think
Why is
it's
the AI
facing
action
a bigger
keying?
issue here. Unlike the task, the AI can only update its actions 20 times per second, and only from a limited set of values. These
Oh.
restrictions are due to some technical limitations I haven't been able to overcome yet.
So this is a coding
I'll
issue.
explain that somewhere else another time. But that's okay, because for now, I've prepared something better.
Is it a
to help
coding
our
issue
AI.
or a resource issue?
So basically, I've written a small
Like, does he not have
program
enough
which
power
automatically
to,
follows the optimal angle
To actually
during a
make it do
drift
that many,
with
like
extreme
calculate that
precision.
much stuff?
Now, I'm gonna let
skill
the AI
issue.
use this
You're gonna
tool.
call skill issue
The AI
this coding
can still
issue?
choose
Okay.
actions as usual, but whenever it wants, it can give
It's
a
too much power
control to
needed.
my
That's what I would
program
think.
during a drift, until it decides to take back control. So I retrained the AI
It's a bit
from
of both.
scratch so it can get used to this new ability. And it seems like the AI loves it. It's using auto drift in every single run now. This time, it was able to get this new run.
I didn't pay attention. How did it get auto drifted? Wait, I didn't pay attention. What did auto drift mean? Oh, he used the script to start the slides perfectly. Ah, okay.
With better speed drift, the AI can
so it like gets the good drift. Okay. Yeah.
Interestingly, it also seems more consistent. It's getting good attempts more
I mean, why
often.
wouldn't it be consistent if you wrote a script for the speed slide?
About half the time. The problem is, it rarely gets very good attempts. Way too rarely, it seems, to get much closer to the task.
So I want to pause the video and to say something.
Is it normal that the
Yeah, it
AI
depends.
can't approach its full
We pause
potential
sometimes.
more often? I think it's normal. At this insane level of precision, every section of the track has to be flawless. From pixel-perfect jumps, to risky turns, to parts where the game's physics itself seems inconsistent. To reach its absolute best, the AI has to get all of these exactly right in a single
Like with that bug you see there, isn't theoretically a one-wheel speed slide faster than a normal speed slide?
Take some inspiration from the task
I thought a
again.
one-wheel speed slide is faster.
It's time to make the AI drive its first segmented run. So to start, I'm gonna let the AI drive just the first segment of
Why
the
in the lower
track
corner,
many
upper corner?
times.
Because this is my
That
just
is
chatting scene.
Up to here. Already,
It is technically, but maybe you can't trigger it on this map because if it goes up too high, then yeah.
So I'm gonna keep only the one in the lead. That becomes the starting point for the second segment. And again, the AI is gonna drive many times from here. With a slight random steering change at the start of the segment.
Yeah, you lose too much speed initially, yeah, that's what I thought.
Plays out a bit differently. Now, we can repeat this across the next segments to make sure the AI does its best on every part of the track.
How the hell does he tell which of these ghosts has the most speed out of the turn? Because it's not necessarily the one ahead, but the one with the most speed.
Now,
oh my god.
I had to deal with a lot more details to make this work. Too many to cover in this video. But if you're curious about the technical stuff, I'm on my Patreon. That's where I usually post extra videos and behind the scenes stuff I can't fit in here.
Look,
subscribe for 29 if you want to check it out.
I mean, it depends if the data is transmitted that much.
I think I've pretty much reached the full potential of my AI with this segmented run.
Hey buddy, you lost time in the start. What's that? Is this a 69 or a 70? Yeah, 70.
400s to go.
Okay.
Actually,
the graph showed speed and distance. Oh yeah, okay.
I'm starting
not a 69, not even nice. That's a dislike. Agreed, chat?
The more I watch the AI drive, the more I notice small details.
Yeah, like what is the start line?
The task. It just can't seem to match the creativity behind those subtle strategies. To fix that, I tried rewarding the AI for following the task path, but the results were quite disappointing. Anyway, I think there's just too much advanced stuff going on in this run. I mean, in this video, I've only presented the tip of the iceberg of A01 speedrunning, but during my research, I've realized that the knowledge behind this track goes way deeper.
There is no way we're overanalyzing it.
Might be the most complex part of the track.
Oh god.
Apparently, there is a third speed drift here. And even if the AI managed to replicate all of that, it would probably just match the task anyway. The only certain way to beat it would be to come up with something new, but at this point, there's probably nothing more to learn about A01, right?
Yeah, right, there's nothing.
Well, for the past few years, there has been a myth around this track. Speculations about a new strategy
Is this gonna be what I mentioned?
revolutionize A01, a strategy that was only theorized. As you may have noticed, when a car crosses these blue borders, it can sometimes trigger a bug which makes
the one-wheel
jump.
speed slide.
A
Yeah.
blue bug. And some players have been wondering if this could be exploited somewhere, in a spot where a jump is needed, like the down here. It turns out even the TAS has a weakness here. When you reach the jump line, you're going too fast, so you have to slow down to land correctly afterwards. But if somehow we could get a blue bug here, the car could start the jump earlier, so there'd be no need to slow down anymore, and we'd carry way more speed through the down here. This is the myth of the blue bug.
Okay, pause. But surely they've tried that with TAS, and he's saying myth. So they didn't get it to work on TAS run. Unless he's gonna make the AI try to find a path to bug and then macro it.
An idea that's been extensively discussed in the TAS community, with players sharing their experiments and thoughts, comparing every blue bug they could find. But after countless attempts to make it appear here, it led to nothing.
So they didn't find anything with TAS.
Was mostly abandoned. Still, a few people kept believing in this absurd idea.
Just run a million runs with AI.
A player named Glitched. Over the years, Glitch never stopped bringing up the blue bug, even making several videos about it. And when I stumbled across all this during my research, his obsession was contagious. I started to believe myself that the blue bug might be my last hope to beat the TAS. Now, we're diving into the weird side of this game.
Yes,
a
bugs!
territory where logic gives way to
I love Trackmania!
And where I feel the AI can't help anymore. That's okay, it's done everything it could. To beat the TAS, I'll have to make one myself.
What? Not an AI video anymore. Disliked.
Up to the blue border. And it didn't result in any jump, obviously. The bug we are looking for happens somewhat randomly, and with the actions I used here, I didn't get lucky.
Quickly!
So that's where the task process begins. I'm gonna take these actions, make small random changes, and replay them. This way, I'll get a slightly different outcome. Maybe a...
Is this dude, like, but the guys, let me get this wrong. Is this guy just like, there are so many people that task this map and trying to optimize it, and he's saying he's just gonna start tasking and then beat them in tasking what they've been doing for the last 2 years? He's just that much better?
Better one.
He casually out-test them?
If I repeat this many times, I might eventually get the blue bug if I'm lucky. To detect one, I'm tracking the car's height in each attempt, as long as it doesn't hit any wall.
That's crazy, bro.
And hope one attempt goes higher than the rest.
Andy Codesweb just subscribed for 37 months. He's going to make an AI make TAS to get blue bug and beat the TAS.
Okay, this methods I know about.
Brute force never found any jump.
Oh.
Like everyone who tried before me. But I still have hope.
But what now?
Maybe we're approaching the spot the wrong way. Maybe the blue bug only occurs with a different angle, speed, or whatever. In fact, my idea is to drive many different base runs, all reaching the spot with various approaches. And then, I'm gonna brute force each one. After setting up this experiment, I stepped away from the computer to let brute force do its job.
Yeah, how many days?
And that night, something
Wait, that night already? Bro!
The luckiest of accidents.
Badge.
The next morning, when scanning the result, I found that brute force couldn't get any blue bugs out of my runs. But for one of them, it found a jump somewhere else.
No, not the connecting blocks on a platform.
This wasn't a blue bug, it was something else.
This is a... Okay.
I'd never heard of before.
This is mid-road bug.
To get a better look, I zoomed in where this bump occurred.
Okay, wait. I kid you not. So, if you guys probably weren't much around in the old days, like pre-TM 2020, right? You guys weren't around that much. So, in Trackmania 2 esports scene, mid-road bugs, on tech especially, were annoying as hell. Because once you drop onto a block and you land exactly in the middle of the block, any block, you could land bug in the middle of the block, and this mid-road bug happened. The tech slide didn't work, whatever didn't work. And it's because of the polygons that Nadeo used to code. Is it polygons? I think it's polygons. It's how the blocks are made of, like what the actual blocks are made of. And I remember in Team 2020, when the new game was coming out, Hillis, the developer of Trackmania, with me and the other Trackmania players there, was explaining that these blocks in the new game in Team 2020, they just like made so many more. This isn't land bug. I'm not talking about land bug. I'm talking about mid-road bug. It's the same bug. It depends on where you hit. Like, this happened a lot of times on tech maps as well. And like, this is what they fixed in the new game for this to never ever occur again.
I saw it on Trackmania's most famous track. Something nobody had ever noticed. Right in the middle of the road, a hole. For some reason,
but this is on...
the game's developers misaligned two road pieces here.
What?
Leaving a gap that caused this little bump.
But this can happen with any block connector.
The blue bug. Can we jump from here instead? Can we get a big enough jump to defeat the task once and for all?
This can happen on any block in this game.
I'm gonna continue from the run that contains the jump. But now, every time brute force finds a higher jump, I'll save the corresponding actions, and brute force
Isn't this
will
too far away?
Search from this new baseline until it finds something even better. So if we're lucky, we should progressively get higher and higher jumps.
But this can exist on any random roadblock in the game. I remember this happening on random roadblocks. Oh yeah, if this gets high enough, he'll actually... That was a low jump. That's a low jump. Hey, why are we cutting these off?
This is getting interesting. With these nonsense actions, brute force somehow managed to lift the car all the way to the jump line. Just what we needed. From there, I tried to drive the rest myself, testing different approaches. And of course, I combined that with more brute force. Until, after hours of experimentation, it finally happened. I managed to exit the downhill with more speed than the other tasks.
Yeah, now good luck. You need to retrain every other corner again.
Over the next days, I redid everything from scratch, with a better start, other improvements, and more brute force. Eventually,
So you're gonna do this part, and then you need to retrain the rest of the map because the speed is different now, right? Which is kind of like you're gonna have to force all that different stuff.
Now, it couldn't be more clear.
Edge.
We are faster and ahead of the other tasks.
Sick. Ads, stop the video. What? Okay, let's continue the video anyway.
We still need to finish the run though. And for that, I think there's no better way than calling our AI back. From here, I'm just gonna let the AI drive the rest and see if it can keep the lead until the end. And after a few dozen attempts, the AI finally got its revenge, bringing the last piece of this run.
I'm watching a video. Why are you talking about with Lobster RPG? Look at this run. Cheddar, lock in. Look at this. Boom, boom, perfect speed. And now cook. Can it not start the speed drift earlier now with more speed? Yay! A 64!
We did it.
5.
We've just set a new limit on A01. And the best part is, that was only the beginning.
I was about to say.
6 months ago, I shared my discovery with the Trackmania task community. It was the biggest twist in the Bluebug story so far. And it didn't take long for them to realize my task could still be pushed even further. So in the following days,
Banana King
formed to push the new strategy further. They started over once again, combining the new trick with all the other techniques known on
more
A01.
And more. 3 speed, only 0.001 ahead. Yeah.
With this masterpiece.
Steve is dead because Silksong can't buy it. Unlucky, bro. You just gotta lock in, buddy. Guys, finally a humanly doable run. Clueless. And now start from here. Yeah, much earlier. Yeah. Look at him pop off, guys. Are we gonna overjump to finish?
So, have we finally hit the true limit? I guess only time will tell. But like any record,
we hit the finish, guys. That's kind of risky, I'm not going to lie.
In fact, the visual you're seeing right now is already outdated. During the making of this video, the human record on A01 was actually beaten by the player Rolling.
Hi, Roland.
As for the AI, that doesn't
cannot go faster because you will overjump. True.
It's still ahead of
no,
humans
I'm sure you can find a low jump.
But definitely not in creativity. At least that was for A01. And now one question still remains. Would we get the same results on other tracks? Well, we might find out soon, because the AI is currently training on the rest of the campaign.
Bro!
It's preparing to compete with humans on more complex maps, tracks that demand a wide range of skills, shortcuts, and sometimes unthinkable strategies to reach the highest level.
How many 5090s does this dude have to run this? How many PC does he have? Like a full basement full of PCs?
You can subscribe to this YouTube channel to see how it goes. And wait, it looks like the AI is still not done with A01. Did it find a new strategy?
Oh yeah, for sure, buddy.
Okay,
nice meme.
It's following a certain direction.
What in the ad is coming?
Something to show us?
Is it gonna write a text?
I think I get it.
Subscribe.
It's saying thank you to everyone.
You should have said subscribe, buddy. Come on.
These videos take ages to make, and your support is an important part of what makes them possible. So if you enjoy this one,
that's neat.
Like a small
Bruddy,
reward,
I always said Bruddy.
You can support me on
We're now Bruddying in
for
here.
a few dollars a month. In return, I regularly post
Patreon gives more money than subscribe. That's true, guys. I'm opening a Patreon. For what? I have no idea. But
fit in the main video. Again, thank you so much for your support.
Scrapie, I accidentally lent
oh, it's your GPU farm. Okay, I see. Good video. Here, I'll give it a like. Now I hope that there's no more Trackmania content on my front page, though. Feed? No. And now we're watching a 2 hour 30 long video about Minecraft, guys, right?